Yes. Why?
Just be a laptop. You're gone.
I have 2 laptops.
Oh, I'm breaking it.
Oh. That's why you have a laptop.
And the best part was, I won this at orientation.
Yeah, I know.
So it's my play laptop, and this way I can share that screen and not like break my neck trying to type. I haven't graffitied my laptops yet, like.
Color one, this one's new. I won this one in Doctor's.
Seriously?
Yeah. That is like PS13. I do what I do.
So what did you do? Would you do your other way?
My other one? My bigger one is?
Yeah, your wood one.
This is my work one.
Oh, that is your wood one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like it. It's literally a Rubbermaid hub. Full of pencils.
Anyway, you'll not get into laptop envy.
With the Lincoln IRC?
I'm working on it.
Faster.
No.
Holy PTL, you're so demanding. All right, so we're going to start at the 2 o'clock topic at 1:30. And for so efficient, the 18, which is the Sean McGinnis show again. Grouping release notes changes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we started using Reno, and that's working great. One of the things that I've seen some other projects do is rather than having each change be individual release note, they at least they update existing release notes more often. So I was thinking for things like the EMC drivers always have a sizable list of changes, rather than having those spread out randomly through the list of updates. Could just have, here are the Queen's changes. Echo. So they could have just a release note of EMC driver changes, and then each time they make a change, add a bullet item. The risk of it being that you can say multiple patches cause themselves merge conflicts, but then I think it would make the release notes more consumable for people in the end that are going through the release notes and not having to scan through the entire page looking for any relevant changes for any given area, that they could all just be in one area. So I started that with the driver removal patches that I have out there, but I just wanted to bring that up here, see if other people thought it was a good idea, and maybe, we don't have to do that for everything, but, if people think it's a good idea, then maybe start doing that for some things.
Very good idea. Yeah. Is there even enough to do it?
Yeah, I think,
The reason is the one you said that you have multiple patches in flight. You actually cannot have them in parallel, but you have to stack them.
yeah.
Or risk having a merge conflict.
For the favorite.
Yeah.
Your favorite thing?
For example, the people for driver development. I would hope to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Isn't it possible maybe to develop a tag that maybe according to the tag and rendering the requirement wants with their tag? Because if you're not do for each patch, you could end facing several other difficulties, like you need to go back back, find out the, look for a driver, your vendor, your feature. You may end up forgetting.
Do you have an example, maybe, of a specific case that you're thinking? I'm not sure.
I mean, let's say that, okay, there's a lot of fixes, for a certain vendor. And then, at the end of the release, you need to remember all of them. Either you have to, have written it down while you were doing it, or then go back and look through all the changes.
The idea was in each patch, you update one file, which is, let's call it coolant_PMC changes, and you keep updating that on each patch. You don't wait until the end of the release.
For each vendor.
Yeah, so you would still include release notes with your patch, it just wouldn't be a new release note
Oh, cool.
file for every patch. It'd be, okay, I've already got the file out there, I'm just gonna add to that.
So it could be one for each vendor, or you're thinking more of a single file for free?
Yeah, probably not a single file, but.
Per vendor,
Yeah.
or per feature.
Yeah.
Each feature has multiple stages, and each one is usable on itself.
We already have a file for release notes. You're saying instead of having multiple, just coalesce them together.
Yeah, like if you look at EMCV Max, within there, there's probably 20, 30 actual files for changes for EMCV Max driver, where they probably could have been grouped into one of, here are the VMAX driver changes for this release.
That was a way to, I don't know, to relate to the really those really comments that the user driver, right? The one driver has a handle with the same, the release of the drivers.
So the concept that was also that you have milestone release, the one that was like, you're going to dispatch like, or an apartment, P1, like 2, like 3, but only bunch more at the end.
Yeah, they do get all combined again.
But they get tagged as, I mean, this milestone is much.
Just while we're in that cycle.
Okay.
But if you go back down and look at Pike, before Pike had milestone 1, milestone 2, now it's just Pike.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was wondering, instead of having a raw file, you could just change the error to just accept custom. Yeah, all the things. Features, EMC, or the EMC, it's fun.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having some tag, and then later the tool could group things by the tag. We keep the Reno separate, so we don't have to retool everything.
Yeah. For now, my idea is just keep it. I don't think it's something we need to be strict about, but, you know, if people think, oh, well, this makes sense, I'll just group this and do that. But I don't think we need to block any patches if people are trying to do something different. We could look at changing some of the tooling down the road to be.
I'm just thinking about how we set up here with like a kernel and see 4 different changes all with the same subsystem. That was, you know, we'll say like, you know, vendor this, and vendor this, and then they'll be grouped together. You know, so
Yeah.
these 4 changes have to do this one vendor driver.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish with this.
Yeah. I mean, there's just some tag and everyone knows what that tag like. So consider, you said net, hopefully everyone knows what that means. LEMC, everyone knows what that means.
I guess the other risk would be backforce. So in that case, maybe you would want a new separate note because you want to get to that port.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh. But for new feature work, you know.
Well, that's why I was saying, keep them all separate, just have a tagging thing. That way, if they get backward in a different order, then they get merged in. So it's like, at the end of the day.
But then we need Reno changes to be able to group those.
Yes, I mean, that could just be a back-end tool change. That's the change process, right? Create it, and we just change the process by which they can publish.
Oh, so for tag, are you thinking that the actual, text in the release note might start off net out?
Well, you could even add a new field to the yellow called like tag, or however you want to do it. Yeah, just be another piece of metadata on, you know, and then the tool that,
How it's not something visible, but then when Reno processes all those release notes, it can group by that tag and then make sure that it'll emit all of those.
theory,
Yeah.
So what is that saying about the custom tags? Already Reno feature.
It is?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can configure Reno into a concept or YAML file.
Oh, actually, I think I just asked to change that.
So now you can just say, I mean, you have a custom set of fields and RPM, whatever.
Just, going through the problem again, the problem that you are trying to solve is that you have a release node, the page, the release node page, and there's a long list of things, and the customer has to.
Not only long, but you have changes to a specific drivers. Yeah. One change here, two other features unrelated following, then another related to that one. So when you're trying to consume that, you have to read everything and very carefully, not to miss one.
Yeah, you just find with a search for the thing I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but if you're going to upgrade, for example, that's not enough. You actually want to be able to read everything for you to plan your upgrade. So if we can improve the consumption of that list.
Yeah, so I'm thinking then you have one item that says, please update to the RED, that driver, and then we'd be able to put sub-bullets under there. Here are other changes, so when then someone's reading the release note, they see that section, okay, I just care about this.
This is what would create another tag to the release book, so there are new features or bug fixes that when you create a release book, you have some tags you can add. And for example, if you can, if the developer can create a driver changes or EMC driver change, and then the documentation generator will just create another section specifically for the driver, which will be basically and more easy to follow. You could do like a driver change where all the driver change from all time go inside that section, or new features, new core features that would be placed inside the new core features.
But it still would make sense to within those categories to group by respective things.
I don't know if that makes sense, because not if you split that in driver features, then you put that information from and all those other features.
But it's always scrambled from several different things or several different features. So we could do that. That's what we suggest.
Yeah, I'm suggesting that we use a tag for driver features, a section. I say that a section for driver features, another section for if you have a lot of changes in your driver, another section for your driver. I think there's new features in the 8.1 design. But the big bug feature could be, would have another smaller section, and I don't know, or HP, but you can think that's one of the tools that we use.
So, so a complex tag.
Yeah, driver.
Was that some notation inside that tag? Yeah,
For now, I think
it's difficult. I don't want to change, bring up changes on, this thing. We can still do that. You know, if the future is bug rate, group it in under, we need PTG driver fixes, and then each additional change, bug fix, figure out, like, add to that one release note. So again, you know, I don't want major changes. I don't want all these extra caveats that people have to be aware of when they're submitting.
Anything that we have to be aware of.
But just wanted to put the idea out there. So when people are making changes, if you think that makes sense, I want it to be a recommendation, but I don't think we want to have restrictions on, oh, no, your patch is fine, but I'm gonna minus one because you didn't do this special thing.
I think we either delete and enforce it or not, or because otherwise it's going to be worse. I mean, like, you will go to the driver, you will see five changes, you will see that flow, and you have a number 5. Is it already like,
No, and that's why I wanted to bring it up here. I have a series of patches that are removing unsupported drivers, and I didn't want to add a new separate solution for every single driver, so I did them in a chain, just so that I could have one that has a section, these drivers are removing clean, and then each one is a bullet item under that.
And it doesn't include the list of all features from driver features.
Yeah, I think these goes way over one page. I'm sorry, don't care about that.
Okay, so this is kind of that out of control.
And then the answer people to think about it.
So, you don't want to make no changes at the moment, which means the tagging idea is out for now. It's something we can consider for the future. Correct? That kind of the decision we came to at the moment.
What do you mean by radar changing? The changes in the library?
Changes in the tooling for generating the data.
So does that include the JSON feed or the writable feed?
I was referring to that like really looking like
RDM,
on the start of the.
So more of a convention of how we write that we pre-form the note with a standard prefix of.
Yeah.
I don't see any value in the tag for saying, put it in the title. If you want to put your driver name, and then it's all the same.
Or what's the title? I don't know. But the filing or?
Yes.
Well, that helps us because we can see source node, but then the generated HTML from the is just a spew of the content out of all the files. And that's what we're kind of talking about addressing. So if I'm an end user and I'm using that, when I read these notes for the versioning thing to upgrade, I don't have to scan through this random order list and try to find any reference that applies to that.
So the main use case of that would be for configuring drivers.
And knowing what changes your driver.
Right. So, one thing, and it's kind of confusing now with the doc structure. And so, what if we had a dedicated release subsection just for drivers?
Yeah, required.
So here's what I take away from this. I think your idea of trying to keep notes for drivers together is good. And let's, for those who aren't here, bring it up in, next center meeting instead of notes to the mailing list. And kind of encourage people to go that direction so that we're reducing the number of notes. And then maybe consider in the future doing I don't know, the tagging it up meant like, okay, for all of the release notes related to retard and solid fire, you put a tag on there that said, you know, solid fire driver or whatever. Yeah, so that's what I think then we would want to get to, is then we have individual release notes per chain, but when they get built, they would all be put
Why
together.
wouldn't you just update the, driver, the appropriate driver section of the documents? With the information like that. 'Cause that's in there. I mean, there's a docs, source, drivers, you have solid wire and PTG.
Well, because that's changing how that part of the doctrine is used.
What?
It's, because that's more general current documentation for that driver rather than list of release notes per. Yeah, it's really the same documentation and there's.
Oh, sorry, I guess I'm not, I wasn't implying that, like, the exact same thing we put in release today should be there.
Okay.
But things like, but on the other hand, if you add capability, that you didn't have before.
Oh, totally agree.
So now, like, the fact that you're doing this in two places, right? Now I'm doing it in a release note, in a tag release note, and in the driver note.
Right.
That's,
Why does that? Because nobody, I mean, users, when a new version of the driver comes out, don't go and reread the entire driver documentation to see what's added. Sure. They look at the release notes and see something changed. Sucks? Yes. Human nature? Yes. Human nature sucks? Yes. Okay, does that make sense then? No.
I said it's cool and it's
Okay.
fair.
All right.
That's as good as you're gonna get.
Thank you, John. Please, sir, may I have something? All right. Oh, shit. No. Oh, sorry, this is an hour fast.
I'm keeping track because really management was litigious today. So,
All right. So Tommy Light and WXY.
Yeah.
And the ability to collect resources and count.
I guess we have talked to insurance 2 weeks ago. So if anybody has, you have used the last, it's also being responded to, just, otherwise we can,
Okay.
and we are.
What is it?
Nice work, Jay. What can I say? I can't keep up with them all. All right, so let me finish my thought and then we'll move on to the next, the next item.
385, 296. Teacher, worry about it. Release. It worked.
So this one has already been addressed. And do not need further discussion. All right. Appropriately handling microversions in the CLI without anybody assigned to it. I have a feeling that I added it, but it wasn't for me. I think this was you, John, actually. Because this all happened around the microversion that skipped and.
Yeah, I'm looking at
So, I don't know if everybody understands what happened here. But I'll recap it.
I kind of do.
So the issue is, we're really good at bumping microversions on the server side, right? We did a lot of those. What? When I went to make a change, I looked and I was at 44 or whatever. I went to the Cinder client to implement it, and I was like, huh, Cinder client is at 40. Well, it should be at 44. So I bumped it to 44. So 41, 42, and 43 don't actually work inside the client. I mean, it does make work, but don't require any action. Yeah. The big thing is the middle where we do it. And so, absolutely, you're right. That was not the case. And not only that, it also does create a problem when your client max supported version is at 40, and your server max supported version is 4. Just saying.
Well, just use anyone who's using the, and if there's any issues.
Yes, in my mind is.
I think that the worst part is the client saying my max supported is 44, but then I try to use a 43 functionality.
But my point is, what I'm getting at though is, I know for a fact that the stuff that I implemented to 44, I wanted and needed exposed in the client. And so I was left in this position where, okay, there's 4 things where I implement, so what do? Well, or do I go back and do I implement all 4? Yeah, depending on the feature level. They were completely great on the client. And the proper action, the other was to want some conversion from server to implement for 21. I know that because if not do that, you will be, that's why we have it out. Yes, and that is our topic. So the topic here, how do we want to deal with that? Do we want to require anytime microversion bumps on the server, we want to require a dependency against the client, the microversion on the client, regardless of whether there needs to be an implementation or not. But
And whether there's one or not, one of the nice things that Noah pointed out is they have a unit test that makes sure every version is there, and they have to explicitly add a number to a list for any version that doesn't actually result in a client change. Noted that 43 is a no-op, so ignore, you can't find that in this group.
it seems to me, if you were doing microversion, the client and the server should be like
I wouldn't complain, I have like 3 boxes from, October last year, in the client, where we have exposed in the server, is microversion 3.16, and they are also reusing them.
yeah. And that's the other problem. Yeah, and so, and that's exactly right. So that's the other problem, because the first thing I thought was, well, these are all in place. Right? And I went through it, and they were, but I did know, I saw yours. And I was like, oh shit. Right? So this is kind of got a mess.
And then I think your idea fixes that, because if the server side patches for those would have had an attempt on client patches, there would have been a lot more encouragement to get to those. Yeah.
Well, it
is, but I
no, that's not. How do you guys test? It does, but the only way to actually fix this is to make the client change a requirement.
We need to do something about her phone. That
Yeah.
was scaring me last night when she was sitting here using it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't know whether they can replace that.
So what it does not work.
Sorry, what I did is I implemented the server coding, and on the client, I set the depends on the server because it didn't make any sense to merge. Then the code in the server got merged, and on the third patch, rebase because the client is moving, I just removed the depends on because the server already had that code.
Yeah.
So the depends on is nice, but it will not enforce people to actually go, like you was saying. If the depends on is the other way around, like the server code cannot merge if the client is not there. People will go and say, okay, let's review the client.
So conceptually, I think you're right. If you don't want a client change made, it never lands on the server. But in order to enforce how this actually needs to work, we have to convert.
Now it's a two-way street. But then the server will not merge unless the client merges.
Right.
Well, yeah, but
That's fine. No, because you have that one merge door.
no, but it's fine because if you try to use the client against the server that doesn't have that version yet, what you will get is a failure.
Yeah, but
it will say, oh, the server does not support that micro version. It's okay.
Yeah, but what if the teacher gets bugged?
Yeah, or the version changes.
Well,
So we got a version.
so here's the other idea that came up that I'm sure everybody's gonna cringe and hate. But the other idea is if we're gonna make this such a tightly coupled thing, and also we do have disparities in the client and the server anyway, just because of the nature of the Cinder client review space. To me, is a big black hole a lot of times, right? Stuff goes in and everything. Is it worth considering making the client a sub-repo of the main Cinder?
I don't think we can.
I thought it was separate because it was considered. I'm just confused why we care so much. Why we care? Because things like nobody can consume Cinder without it. How is Nova going to use Cinder without it?
Horizon is defined as a web API. People.
Yeah, but all the implementations, but all the implementations right now, Horizon, OSC, Nova, everything that uses Cinder goes through the client. You can say, yeah, Nova, rewrite all your stuff and just make it direct curl call. But it's not going to happen.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is like you can consume Cinder without representing the client. In practice, people don't do that, so it eventually needs to get done, but it's not essential. It can be a follow-on thing. It happens a couple days later, a week later.
But the problem is it's not happening at all.
You're correct. It doesn't have to be done.
Right. Then I agree.
It's just that if we release a client that where it says max supported version is here, and they want to use some functionality here that, wait, here's max supported is here, how come you can't do this?
But there will always be, I mean, whether it's a few seconds or a few hours or a few days, there will always be a time period where the server will be a little bit ahead of the client.
Yeah, but we have official releases of the client, so that's okay. It's just when we do an official release, we don't want an official
Somebody
release up there.
wants to be hammering on developers to get the client back. Maybe that's all it's needed. Or that's something you should. I do it in vanilla. Maybe you should do it. You're obviously good at it. I don't use this client. I'm one of those people that curls everything.
I've got an even worse idea. Have a third patch that both of them depend on.
Sync patch.
A sync patch. That's really the only way I do for now.
But then you have to merge it in patch.
So, yeah, the both of them have to get approved. Well,
I am curious,
I mean, there's a couple of problems no matter what, right? So there's a problem
Yeah.
with,
There's no good way to.
right, there's a problem with numbers becoming invalid. I didn't catch, other than the statement that the center client's not required. I didn't quite follow why. Other than
Because in order to meet the client, you have to.
not subject.
Oh,
So the point of making it a sub-repo is you can still have an independent entity, but then you could run unit and they could actually look and say, hey, here's a microversion increment inside of the server side and nothing applicable to my client.
well, make it so. I thought, there, declared somewhere, no sub-repo. I think it is, but we could actually, I think we try to, we could take it, just check out both of them.
Well, but it's the chicken and egg problem, right? One of them has to merge first for it to be in the other one into the checkout.
Oh, yeah, I mean, my opinion, though, is just first, try to make it.
Okay.
I don't think there's really but
Cool.
We're just, when you do the patches, we see of the microversion, saying where the client patch should exist.
yeah, we don't have an agenda, but we probably should at least work with well, if we have to, we have to make sure that everything is there and that we don't fall. Then you actually need one that say, yeah, I know we don't have a 3.4 or 5.
One argument, how are those people who are doing server patch, how are they testing? Are they current? I mean, as a reviewer, I frequently, if I went down with that and my patch testing together, if someone says, did you want to patch up? Which is what normal. Yeah, I'm not sure how often.
Yeah.
Really,
And why can't we have the server patch dependent on the client?
Because you have to merge the client first.
No, don't they?
Then what'll happen, why won't merge? There's one of the API and then you merge the client patch.
No. Can't you +2 a patch for build in the server, but it won't go through until the client patch is approved?
That's what approved is, or total merge.
We don't want to find it.
Agreed.
you can end up getting number one server changing up.
What do we normally do? I mean, we have had a couple of first changes, like, at any given point. Usually we try to coordinate their kind of order people before first time. Well, okay. Which is a valid option.
You can always have like review best practices, and if there's a microversion change in the server, then don't approve it until you install the client patch, right?
Yeah.
Or have the note in the commit message that it doesn't require for committing the client. And just don't do it, so that point you kind of see that the client change.
I like ending in reviewer guidelines. Reviewers are important to patch build issues.
Yeah, but there will be no solution. Don't see where the server merge, the client patching, but microversion later than that one.
Well, yeah, at least the patches don't fit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In this situation, there was no client patch, so you couldn't go yell at someone and say, hey, let's get this done.
Well,
The thing, well,
Yeah, we landed the 3.44 first, because I was pretty angry on not having any science questions, and then that it did. At the point that it actually did merge, like when we have the $2.5. But that's again, that's kind of really bad practice, so yeah, it should have never merged.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's,
Yeah, but you were telling us to do it quick.
and who am I?
It was a whole bunch.
Yeah, that's true, but it's not that I use total, I don't know, higher power to tell you that you have to merge this. It's just, again, all sorts of other reasonable things to do.
For every server version bump, we should at least have a client change that bumps the max version. Right? Can we at least agree on that? Yeah. All right. That's a good idea.
Or a cinder plant changes data on actually testing into real numbers.
Yeah.
So if you did something back version, bro, yeah, we catch it.
It was just, that was the idea, that ever wanted more than one. That would have caused things with the volunteer.
That's something that we want to do. How hard is that?
I'm not going to change the whole lot for me.
Yeah, I guess that's something. The discussion is raised ignorance. There may be things that, and that help, but really, how.
So really the action is we just need to be making sure that for changes that have microversion problems, that we don't define one with client as well. Make sure that that happens.
I don't think this has been a common situation. That is usually works pretty.
Before we make I'll go back to the find something out more.
All right. So I think we wrapped up that topic. All right. Our pictures are at 2:40. Yeah, 20 minutes. All right. So quickly moving to the 4 o'clock item. Sean, you didn't tell me I misestimated. Better be ahead than that. So cutoff deadlines for cleans, I'm pretty much just gonna follow the schedule that we followed for, site. The PTG is a little bit later, in cleans than normal, and we wouldn't normally have any cutoffs for cleans one anyway. So clean 2, clean back ends, we need to get in place, by first week in December. and that'll be our spec freeze. And then Queens 3 is feature freeze, which is around the last week in January. Anybody have?
That's different from that. I thought the new drivers had to be.
And we've got 4 out there that we should probably get attention to here early in the release.
When they're active, they do a lot of those.
Yeah, they do. I did an update of the spec tracking, with the status on each of them.
One's really active and I know one is in there. One was trying to get in there, but haven't for a while. Yeah.
I think it would also be nice if, over the next couple of weeks, the team could try to focus on getting spec reviews done, so that we're working towards getting those merged and, what priorities for those are going to look like, going forward through the part of things. That's as much as I can say anything I comment to myself, because I've been behind on looking at those. But, Sean, can you speak to what state those are currently?
We'll do, like, a bit that needs to be updated or have to move to the clean folder now. Been a little while since I looked at it. I know there are a few that I think we definitely want to get in. And then there's ours that might be a bit that I'm not sure.
Okay. Maybe given how we're tearing through topics, we could find some time later today or tomorrow to go through what's out there. Okay. I don't know that we want to do that try to do that in 15 minutes, or do we?
We don't have anything.
The other topic I was gonna, we've got the support reverting volume to snapshot. That's yours, that we can talk about. And then I was gonna pull forward the discussion on condensing config options. And then that would kind of roll into talking with, Doug and Stephen at 4:15 on config generation. So that's kind of how I'm planning to organize both the rest of today, I do believe. So, okay, well, let's look at the specs are coming out in repo.
I don't think there's been very.
Yeah, you do. Good God. Well, I tried to move it forward to Queens since it wasn't done, but nobody's accepted that patch yet. So, just FYI. So we got add light filter in, type filter to get pools, that got in, volume group got in. I think visual went in. Yep. I mean, we already went through these last week and made sure everything that's in here went in, right? Activation QoS. That one, I got a patch out there that moves it forward to Queens.
I already did that for the past,
Oh, did you?
yeah. Yeah, I did that like a long time ago when it was there, over getting pipe.
Can you put the link?
Yeah, I can put the link at the comment.
We also listed in.
Oh. I love it. Let's see, we got the dynamic long levels, the REST API, you got that in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Explicit user messages, and attached volume thing. Yeah. It was left in the review list asking if there was an impact on CLI, and the help and stuff in the CLI was generic enough that it didn't really seem that it needs to be changed, because it didn't indicate anything about status. So I think that's all done. Generalized filters, generic backup implementation, that's not in. Crew, well, okay. So that one would need to get moved forward. All right. I'll make sure that he takes care of that. All right. Metadata for backup resource, I think that was going to be in, right? Shared backend, save that got in. And support get volume metadata. All about that. Okay. So the only spec that's currently in pipe that needs to have a patch and report between the generic backup implementation. Me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, Walt?
As you can hear that.
Hi, Walt. I love you, Walt.
He left.
Okay. All right. I was just kind of mumbling my way through specs anyway, didn't miss a ton. Okay. And then anything else that's out there currently under review we should look at. And decide what we want to do with those soon. And if we have some extra time, while we're here, we could do that.
Pull up the open intersect, just to see how many are out there.
Sure.
You don't have to go into any one, but just to get an idea.
Yeah. You don't? What you went through. Anyway, okay. Okay, I think I can abandon this one. You have me do that, minus one, Richard.
It was a little time meeting.
Glad to help. All right, that one's gone. Provisioning improvements, this is way too small.
That's one of the big
Inspection, host. Show resource total count. I suppose all of these are still in the pipe director, though, right?
No. Not all of them.
Okay.
Some of them have already been.
Okay. Yes, I know you're fast.
No, I'm.
So what is the total count? Are we next to the
Yeah.
No, it's just one page, I don't see a.
When you click to the next page is that page.
Okay.
So that one there, if you were to. So there's a few of these that are just, and if we progress some of these, we could probably. Nothing. Either just like yes or not, or one.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good.
We have 10 minutes for this.
Yes, we do. Tommy, support reverting volume to any snapshots.
We still have enough time for this.
We can start it. What is it, 10 minutes? 10. So let's get started, and then we'll go do our picture, and then we'll keep going afterwards.
So it's mine.
Yes.
I think it might be, it's early to discuss this features because we haven't had our drivers run any code with features. But we want to raise this topic in the PC because we want to gather more feedback on these features in the future. And to see if we would meet any issues if we want to support this. Because I don't know the histories of this feature, why we only support reverse rewards.
Because some backend, I don't know which one is what we discussed in Barcelona. I think if you revert to an older snapshot, you just automatically destroy all the other snapshots after that one. So that's why we decided, okay, we can have the feature, but it will be limited to the last
snapshot so that every backend behaves the same way.
We implemented this feature and we got the same restriction. And so we did that, but we can only do to the most recent snapshot of it. In theory, backend could exist to do store snapshots of this, go back, it's stuck.
Well, the counter argument there, though, if you actually want the feature, that you just implement it more on the sender side using a clone from an older snapshot, rather than just relying on the backend behavior.
So the logic, in the vanilla lens is that remains an option for the end user to do that. The whole reason for adding a specific revert is it's possible that that's way more efficient than creating a new volume from a snapshot.
Oh, sure.
So if it is way more efficient and you're happy with just going back to the last snapshot, then maybe it's something that should be enabled.
Yeah, it's just not completely obvious to me that the way that this works should be dictated by the backend.
And then the other part is, if you want to go back like last snapshot, then you just go keep revert.
No, you would just delete 4 more recent snapshots and then you revert.
But do you really want to do? Oh, but I suppose if you're doing revert, those are all going like anyway, aren't they?
No, our reverse operation does not. It doesn't destroy the
Okay.
But for some backend, so,
But I guess they would revert and then create automatically snapshot.
Yeah,
yeah.
The main use case is like, I want to run a bunch of tests starting from the same point. So I take a snapshot, I run a test, I revert, I run a test, I revert, test, I revert. Always want to keep going back. And if you can revert much more efficiently than creating new volumes, like connect.
So either the one single limitation of drivers, also for the.
Okay, my concern is if you don't put one restriction that you only revert to the last snapshot, a lot of drivers just won't implement it at all, and then the benefit will be lost. Right? Possible.
I think there hasn't been I haven't seen any driver maintenance. There's already touches, but might be the only one. Yeah. So are we still happy with the decision of only going back one, or should we?
You know, I would think that, I remember there was a lot of, people that wasn't one of the features itself. And I remember that the biggest use case was to select metrics. And these main reasons, we could try to implement revert to other sections, but there wouldn't be enough use case to just find that a lot of things that we need to do to take that works clean. So I think we are in a good compromise between the problems that we can find, we can implementing the implementation and the benefit of having the metric feature. I would expect from our feedback from people using this feature and until we get another good UK for,
So if I can challenge on for the next time here. This would be one of those features that like, if not everyone implemented it, would be like, Cinder doesn't have a way to handle like optional features, right, at the level. In Manila, we made the decision to have concept of capabilities, like some shares are gonna be able to reverse snapshot, some aren't, tell you that up front. Cinder doesn't have a way to do that, so unless there was also a plan in Cinder to make this universal across all the drivers, you can have additional problems. How do you deal with the drivers that don't implement anything?
So they could still look at the warning type and send the appropriate response thing. You can't use this API and spoil this one support.
Yeah, but John would say that's true, right? Well, if you put the feature in, it should just work.
Yeah, the user will do that, the
Right.
Okay, we should go get our picture taken. And then we can take a short break and we'll come back and wrap up this discussion at that point. Sound good? Good.
Yeah.